All right, hello everybody, and welcome to the sixth and final week of the EDL Podcast. This is your host, Exernian, and I'm joined today by members bravex, so Brave, Pitiful, Seich, and Swag from CB Rookies. And CB Rookies is the first seed coming into playoffs. So we're just going to start off with some introductions. And so we're going to start with Brave.
What's up? I'm Brave. I play ADC for CB Rookies, and I'm the best one in the league.
Hello,
Okay.
my name is. Hello,
That's
my name is
bold.
Pitiful.
Sorry, I'm cutting you off. Okay, go.
No. Hello, my name is Pitiful, and I'm your friendly neighborhood fill player for CB Rookies.
It's popping. It's Mr. Sight, the top gapper, aka the world ender here. I'm the former top laner for CB Rookies, probably the best one there. And now I'm the top lane coach for my son Pitiful.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
I'm Swag. I'm the jungle for CB Rookies. And this is my story.
I was born a tree.
I was born a tree. Yeah, perfect. I mean, like CB Rookies, you guys are coming in as the first seed in playoffs. You guys were super strong coming into the season, and there were a lot of teams we saw coming into the season with a strong start, like Burger Flip and Subversive, but then they weren't able to pick up wins from the beginning. But CB Rookies, you guys have been super consistent, and you guys have just only dropped one series in the whole season. So why do you guys think that is? What makes you different from the other teams?
Personally, I think our team has just a really good natural synergy with each other. We haven't, for the most part, we haven't really had any problems having to work on matching people's play style. We all kind of just play similarly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know if... Yeah, go on.
so we like to say it a lot in our thing. Like we like to play to our tempo. So like if a game is going bad, we just we slow it down as hard as we can, and then we ramp it to our point when we actually can.
Right.
Yeah. Like I mean, it was, that saying. It's like, don't fix what ain't broke, and obviously you guys were doing what you guys do well, and I mean, you guys had a really successful season. We all kind of knew. There was a reason also why I kind of kept you guys last on the podcast, because I was like, there's no way CB Rookies doesn't make playoffs. So I can save you guys for later. So, I mean, unfortunate that you guys did have to wait a little bit longer, but yeah, we're finally getting to you guys. And I guess another question I have is, I mean, because EDL is a new league. I mean, this is the first time I'm actually helping run a league. So do you guys know why you guys joined EDL, or is it something that your team captain or team owner decided?
Something they decided for sure. I didn't even know. I just thought Fridays would be practice days. And
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Right.
basically our mindset for this was it's going to be like a practice league for ZGG. That's how they kind of talked to us about this, what it was going to be for us. And I think it's something completely different. I think the competition's a lot closer than ZGG's. So I think this is giving us a run for our money way more than what ZGG has gone.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot as well. Like me and the other admins, we saw that it was like anyone could beat anyone, except for, I mean, I guess your team for a super long time, because so many teams were just like neck and neck. There are so many 2-1s, except, I mean, I guess, except the games on stream. We only had the 2-0s up until the last week. So, but yeah, it was like really interesting just to see how close teams are bringing games to each other and how close everything was. And yeah, like you said, a lot of teams also came into this league just kind of seeing it as a practice league, or just like, hey, this is a new league, we're just going to try it out kind of thing. And no one was really looking to take this seriously. So I don't know. I think it's really great to see we have such a good set of teams in our very first season. And I guess sorry, go ahead.
I was brought in as a support, like a sub for week one, because Rodney couldn't make it, and I didn't have anything with this team, and then they immediately added me on as a real sub, and then I'm on the ZGG team now too. It just went really well from never meeting these guys into bonding how we have.
That's wholesome. I like it. Yeah, I mean, do you guys feel like you've improved from the start of the season to now?
Oh, absolutely.
What can I improve on? I'm on a different role every week.
That's true. I mean, like
I
rosters
can't improve if
changing.
I'm in a different way.
Sorry,
Chef Boy
Mhm.
was a problem in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'll keep it a book. Like he was he just didn't fit our vibe, I guess.
Yeah, it was really interesting because I know Clutch mentioned that Chef Boy was like one of the more known names on your team, and he was a player that was coming in with like experience, and people already knew him, and he kind of already had a name for himself. So it was really interesting to see that he just kind of left after the first, I think, 2 weeks.
I
Right.
don't know if
correctly.
I don't know if it was like stated, but in like game 3 versus VFE, the game that like he left after that, he deafened and muted himself, and like instead he was playing solo queue. He
Dr. Top.
didn't.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, there
He
was
didn't-
an utter comms breakdown that game. That's probably the biggest reason why we ended up losing the series.
No, you
No,
guys
we
won.
that series.
You guys
Against
won.
Subversive, you
Okay.
guys won 2-0?
No, it
Oh,
was.
I
This
thought
was
we lost
against
the
Burger
series.
Flip.
This is versus
Yeah,
VFE.
that's the
Oh,
Burger
that
Flip
was
loss.
that was your second week. You went 2-1.
Yeah.
They had Infernal Soul and everything,
Yeah.
and we were able to like as the 4-man like bring it out.
Oh, you know, we did win
somehow.
that, yeah.
So then where does
Yeah.
Seich come into the picture here? After
Well,
Chef
you
Boy
see,
I
left?
found Psych.
I was playing in Risen. Right, and the swag was looking at my game, and he was like, "You were the crap, man." And he made me play at his top gap. That was really it. Like it was like a normals for me. Like I was like, "Hey, can I try out
Just
8 drops?"
norms.
Like, "Yeah, bro."
So I
He's like,
found
"Oh,
him in
I'm
a
liking
dumpster
this."
somewhere.
So I'm
Yes, the
hearing that you
dreaded
guys
4-man.
poached him. Is this what's happening? Like, is that what happened?
Hey, no, he advertised himself.
Uh-huh.
And
I was
then we
talking to. I
poached
was
him.
in talks with him. He'd quit his team. He never even committed to. So is it poaching when he didn't commit to anything?
So he
Hey,
can come and
they were
commit
42nd
to
in
us
that
for a
league.
little bit.
I had to go. I had to go. Oh my god.
42nd? How many
Yep.
teams are there?
There's a lot. It's Risen.
So then I guess going into week 4, because that wasn't the week Chef Boy left.
Week
Week
2.
4, yeah, so that was week 2, and then week 4, that was the one week you guys lost against MIT.
Yeah.
So what do you think happened, like, just in general? Or you guys can break it down into games as well.
I think one of the games we did not like. Game 1 we banned the Senna.
Oh, from Thievery, yeah.
Yeah, so he didn't get to play it, and then I believe we won that game, the game that we banned the Senna, and then we're like, oh, Senna's not a problem, so we banned his Ezreal that I think he played that game, and put the Senna back in there, and then it's just Senna was in like a really like nasty spot. It's really hard to deal with Senna late game, so if we didn't win it by like 25 minutes, he just scales infinitely.
Yeah, if I'm looking at it again here. You guys won the first game. So that was, like you were saying, you took Senna off the table. And then
Yeah.
the next 2 games you guys lost. So they did reverse sweep you guys. And the second game, Senna was back in, and then again, third game. So sorry, I'm trying to think of words. But the second game, so you're saying that Senna was the problem the second game, and that's why you guys banned it again the third game.
Mhm.
So then what do
Yeah.
you think happened in the third game?
Let me look at
I'm
the
trying to
matches.
remember. Can you see who the support was in the third game for them?
It was Shadow Stealer. He played Blitzcrank in the third game.
Oh, I
Okay.
remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's nasty. Okay, I can tell you, that game tilted me so badly. I didn't say anything after we were done. I just left the call. I had to
I
go cool
remember.
off.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
one of those games. Yeah.
Yeah, his
It was
Blitzcrank
bad.
is so nasty. I didn't get to play the game at all. And so it was pretty much 3 and 4v5 the whole game.
Yeah.
Because I was just irrelevant, and Rook was probably pretty irrelevant as well.
They left my Seraphine open and everything. It was no fun. Oh, I did win on first time Lysandra game 1 though. That was fun.
Yeah.
The first time Lysandra. First timing and competitive.
It
Let's
works.
go.
Hey,
Yeah, so
If
then,
they-
like,
We also-
I guess... No, sorry, if you guys want to add to that. Go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say, if they can do it in Worlds, we can do it here.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing was... I guess because MIT, they do play around their bot lane. They definitely play around Thievery and his support or whoever supports him, I guess, for the week. But do you think then does that mean your bot lane is your weakest point in general?
No, I just don't think we respected their bot lane enough.
Right.
I don't think it was like our bot lane's fault that they lost. I just think that we didn't respect them enough, and it was as a whole, like because we
Right.
left the Senna open game too after we said we were gonna ban it, and like that's just us being like overconfident.
Right. I feel like that's part of it, and it was also partly just matchup diff in the bot lane as well. Because, like I
Game
said,
two,
that Blitzcrank is nasty.
That's true.
and then Galio into Blitzcrank.
Yeah.
Galio's just gonna get pulled anyways because he's such a big target.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like, otherwise, like, you guys had a really solid season, like I said, and going into playoffs, so you guys did pick Burger Flip Esports. And was there a reason you picked them over MIT, or it was just because, oh, MIT beat us, we're gonna pick Burger Flip?
We put it into a thing. I personally wanted to give MIT another chance to try and beat Chicago Dragons because
Oh, you were the one who voted for that.
no, I didn't want to vote for MIT. It was Rodney who voted for MIT.
Ah,
But me since the MIT game, me and Thievery became like really good friends and like we talk every day. And like I wanted to give him another chance to like go at Chicago, like early on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also gonna get to that in a second, but so you're saying the biggest reason you guys picked Burger Flip was not because you wanted to go against Burger Flip, but you wanted MIT to go against Chicago.
That's my reason. I don't know about the rest of the team.
yep, I'm with him.
I don't
I
think
also we've also beaten this team without me as like starting, so I'm confident we can beat them again. With this time with me starting.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I was jungle that week, and then
And
we
then-
also saw Chef Boy.
And then I don't think I even voted on our little poll. 'Cause I'm gonna be
don't
honest,
think
I
I
just show
voted.
up and play every week and have a good time.
Boo.
So I don't really care who we go against.
Talk about
That's the champion mindset, you know? You just show up and play.
I just show
I
up.
wanted to go against. I wanted to go
He
against
doesn't
Kenzie
even
again.
play.
Swag just
brought,
shows up and collects his KDA.
That's true.
So I brought Jason and Kenzie into BFE. So I wanted them to thrive, and like last week, Jason popped off in his games.
Yeah, he played the Shen mid, I think, for them in week 5, and it somehow worked. I don't know. It's
And like Kenzie was a bronze support when I brought him to them. So now he's a bona fide top laner.
yeah. I mean, that's something I really like seeing just overall and in general, just from all the players, all the teams. Like, there's so many people that have improved so quickly. It's really crazy to me seeing just how much people have grown just in these few weeks playing competitive and in general. Yeah, I mean, like, otherwise, so there is the other side of the bracket then. There is the Chicago Dragons versus Monkeys in Training. And I was going to ask you guys for your prediction on that match.
Chicago Dragons. Easy. I think it'll be easy. I think they'll 2-0 them again.
Yeah, definitely Chicago for that one.
It's in my heart that MIT will win and we'll face off again in the death battle that is finals. So we can get our revenge, like as the like, oh, here we meet again. But I feel like Chicago Dragons might like intimidation is a thing too. So they'll be intimidated that they just 2-0'd you, so you're gonna be like more cautious. So maybe they'll play better, or maybe they'll play worse under that circumstance.
Yeah. I honestly
Well,
think
I
it'll be
mean-
50-50.
Yeah, I agree with Swag right there. They got rid of Crockpot and they got Basing the second. He plays tanks. That's better
Basing
for
is
the
the
bot
better
lane.
player.
Yeah, definitely. I think that they have a really good chance now. It's probably gonna be 2-1 for either team. That's what I think. It's gonna be pretty close.
You saw All Stars. You saw Basing the second hard carry game 3.
Played freaking Sivir. My guy
What's
played
stopping-
Sivir top lane.
Basing
Ultimate
isn't-
bravery.
Basing is an ADC main, so he taught his son, Basing the second, how to play ADC's top lane as well.
Would okay.
I mean, they won, so I mean, if it works, it works.
Right, right.
Imagine getting a rebuild. I want to recount. We need to go back and play again. Ultimate Bravery was a lot of fun, by the way.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
that was a
so
lot of fun.
happy. Like 3 of us were in those games. Oh wait, Swag didn't get to play. Never mind. It was 2 of us.
Yeah.
It was 2 from almost every team, and then 1 from 2 teams,
Yeah.
which I thought was insane. Like almost everybody got to be included.
Yeah, again, it's like I mean, even though they're the 2 teams that didn't make playoffs, I don't know, I felt it was so close. Me and the other staff, like, we were all trying to guess. I think I was the only person to guess right, but I honestly wasn't even sure because I just guessed.
know a
Because,
lot
like,
of people
every
were-
team was so close, and it was just like, did you see the tiebreaker Clutch had to calculate? It was like every team was off by just one point, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 1 point difference between all of them, and it's just, again, it's so crazy that all the teams were so close.
like,
I mean,
and we
yeah.
weren't
Week 1
close.
we were streamed versus Chicago, and like everyone like said that they were the weakest like team going in, and after like game 1, we like game 2, we thought it was the same. Like they were the weakest, but then they got the new top laner and started.
Yeah,
clapping.
yeah. For Chicago Dragons, it's a bit different because, yeah, like you said, they changed their top laner. The top laner was he was off-rolled from jungle, and overall, like, they just started making roster changes. And Chicago Dragons, I feel, well, all of them were new to competitive until EDL, and I don't know. It's just like they've grown so much together already, like as a team. They've already, I mean, they're all, I guess, familiar with each other already because they're all a group of friends. And it's really crazy to see because Chicago Dragons lost their first week against you guys. And then after that, they haven't dropped a series since. So, I mean, I think it's really interesting to see, like, if Chicago Dragons is able to beat MIT this week. And then in theory, like, you guys beat Burger Flip Esports. And then we're seeing this matchup from week 1 again, like, in finals. You know? I think that's a really great story to see, like, I don't know. It's like it's kind of the, I don't know.
Like an anime. It's like an anime.
It's an anime, and then let's hope it doesn't go to a game 5, because now
we're holding you hostage.
Yeah.
no, because
Honestly,
we said
I
that
would-
if it goes to a game 5, we play Silver Scrapes, and then it is my god awful casting with Matt Pizza, who I think is even worse at casting than me, and I'm not very good to begin
Oh
with.
yeah, I saw him casting.
damn.
Don't worry.
So yeah, did you guys hear Matt Pizza cast in the third
Yeah.
All-Star game? Like,
Oh yep.
oof.
Heard a little bit of it.
Matt Pizza listens to all of these podcasts too, so like, you know, Matt Pizza, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but like, I hate to break it to you, son. Like,
I'm not.
Matt
Hey,
Pizza.
don't let her beat
I'm
you
back
up, man.
top, Matt.
Top
I'm back
notch.
top. Yep. I'm
Matt
back
Top
top.
Pizza.
gap. Top gap.
They're
Top gap.
nice.
yeah, I mean, like, so I guess we'll go back to your matchup this week. So against Burger Flip Esports, who do you think is probably like one of their star players, or someone that, I mean, I guess there's B&J, but I'm wondering what your thoughts are.
It's
It
BNJ.
is being
It's B&J.
Yeah, 100%.
So does that mean you guys will have to change like how you guys play, or you guys like already know what you're gonna do going into it?
We have to we just have to be very cautious of
Mhm.
BNJ. Like I know Kenzie's also not playing, so they have a different top laner as well. They have Person 5, I believe, playing for top for them.
Yeah,
since Kenzie's
yeah.
away.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. I don't know anything about Person 5, so.
So I'm gonna
I
be
have
honest. We don't really scout in
Yeah,
advance.
we do not scout.
Yeah.
We don't
Oh.
scout. Rook does. He does like a little PowerPoint
Rook-
for us.
Rook
Rook is the
does
MVP of this team.
Rook
Oh, yeah,
does a
definitely.
PowerPoint. Oh
He
my
doesn't. It's
God.
not really a
He-
PowerPoint. It's like a graph.
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
like
I
just
mean, I would take the PowerPoint.
When Rook got grounded, I had to do the scouting, and I went and
Yeah.
did a whole spreadsheet on every single champion they played, and then they still subbed in Carr, and I was like, oh, I don't know what Carr is gonna play.
Yeah, that's the thing. Rook got grounded for a week and didn't even tell us. He just dropped out.
He
We
just
thought he died.
left.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, we made a
You
whole
guys
new
were like,
roster.
"Where is Rook?
Probably-
Where is Rook?"
A whole new roster. My
I was saying he
God.
was probably in a ditch somewhere up in Canada. But
Whoa, I live in Canada. What kind of shade is this?
He's also
You
in
have your
it's
Canada.
not
milk
American shade.
in bags.
Milk and bags.
No,
We
but
have
yeah,
jo-
yeah.
we
No,
have-
that
we have
depends where in
jugs.
Canada you are. Where I live, we
You also
have
have-
them in the jugs, like normal people.
Yeah, but
Okay,
you also
cool.
have glass jugs that you can pour the milk into.
Yeah, it depends where you go.
Okay,
again,
we
but-
have that in America too.
I'm
Yeah.
from Canada. Pepe hits.
Exactly.
No, but yeah, every week Rook creates a spreadsheet like 2 hours before the game, and that's all the scouting we do.
Yeah, and then we also had like our draft. Like for 3 weeks, we didn't have a draft coach. It was just us picking. Like, yeah, this seems good.
That's when we
Yeah.
did to MIT as well. They had a coach we didn't.
True.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like was another thing. A reason we lost.
Oh yeah. I do know that Chicago Dragons, their coach does draft for them.
Yeah,
He is drafted. Yeah, he's drafted for a while. I know personally, like I like his drafts, but that's because I've played with him.
Yep. For us, it's usually either Nats or XL.
Okay.
I like Excel's drafts better because he's
Same.
not toxic.
Not
Ooh,
toxic.
Okay, I
What
wasn't
does
gonna
that
go
mean?
that far.
They're both beautiful people.
He's gonna cry. You guys are bullying him.
Nats isn't gonna watch this.
True. You're right.
Nats
Who
has
knows?
other things
Yeah,
to do.
exactly.
We're just a side
Uh,
project for Nats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, then how do you guys feel about like? So okay, I have to double check this right now. So the vote right now for the stream game, Chicago Dragons versus MIT. That match has one more vote than your match right now.
Top
So it's
hit.
20
It's
to
actually-
19. And
see
Accelerate
it
did
actually.
offer me like $100, but I think that's not something I'm allowed to do. So I didn't take that money.
I would hope not.
Yeah.
Rook voted for the opposite game, and I had to fucking
on.
call him out.
Hold on. My own support.
Okay, he fixed it. He fixed it.
I mean, is there like I guess also because you guys have been streamed twice already. Do you guys feel like you want your game streamed, or would you rather again see the Chicago versus MIT game?
I think we play better streamed. Like when the
Yeah.
pressure's on us, I don't think
yeah.
we've lost a single game since we've been like playing together, streamed. We're like undefeated streamed,
Yeah,
and then we
played last
dominate
night on
every
stream.
single time. So I think under pressure we play way better.
Yeah.
That's what I
See,
think.
I really like being on camera because I've like doing stuff like this and being streamed and whatever. It really gets like the little kid in me going. I'm just like, yes, say my name again, please.
It's like
Nice.
recognition.
that one.
Yes.
Exactly.
That
It's
makes
like
sense.
I feel like I'm like at least semi-pro, so I love being on.
last night was great for the Pitiful Show game one.
Yeah.
I really feel like people are just sick of me at this point, but they're stuck with me, so that's
No,
You're the only option.
yeah. It's like, well, it's suck it up or just leave, I guess. But yeah. Thank you. I try. It's painful, but I try.
but also I like to go back and watch the VODs. Like it's really good to go back and watch the VODs.
Oh
and, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
see where you messed up or like where you did good, and it's like you get to relive that moment without like being stuck in the game where you're focusing on the game and you can actually live that moment. Instead
Right.
of,
Another thing I like from being streamed, while I still played I played under Clutch's org VBU for a while, and he would always stream our games, and I don't know, I just like to go back and see what he was. I really like. Okay, maybe I'm biased, but I do like Clutch's casting, and
Me too.
yeah, like I would always go back and watch the VODs, and I would like see a play. I'm like, oh well, I wonder what he said about this or like about that play, and then it's like it's just nice to go back and see, and I don't know, I like sharing with my friends, and I'm
Right.
like, all right, I'm like second time Morgana this game, please don't flame me, and then I show my friends. So
Nice.
Yeah.
yes, Lysandra.
yeah, I'm first time Lysandra team. Can we like had the viewers? What's going on?
Right.
But yeah, I guess like otherwise, who do you guys think is the second strongest team?
Definitely MIT. Well, are you talking about
In the
like
league, yeah.
Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Definitely Chicago then. If we're the first,
Chicago?
Chicago second. For sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can we
I don't
rate
know.
them highly if we 2-0 them week one?
Yeah, but
I mean,
they're
they got
too.
better.
That's I don't know. Like their first week was, I thought that
Right.
Chicago Dragons is like that iteration of Chicago Dragons is long gone. They are so different now. That's why I think
Yeah,
it'd be
there's-
crazy to see like you guys go against them in the finals.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of
me and Brave also got to play with Noodle, with the All Stars, and he's a really chill guy. I enjoy.
Yeah.
So if I have to go against him in the finals,
Just top
it'll
cap.
be
Easy.
Stop, Cap.
it'll be like the top 10 anime betrayals.
Sure.
It's
Let's
like,
roll
you know,
with
he
it.
had the training arc, you know, and you're like
Right.
time skip
Oh.
now, and now it's like the final battle, and you got that like
We'll just have a
I
free
don't
time
actually watch
battle.
anime, so I'm not sure.
Oh,
Oh
what?
no.
Well, so
Oh,
it's like you
no.
got the
Oh.
training arc, right? And then All Stars is the beach episode, and then you got the finals.
The beach episode.
Yeah, that's perfect. It's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, like overall, you guys. I don't know. I feel like you guys were one of the most consistent teams. It's hard for me to really point out too much. Because you guys like 2-0'd and then well like okay, I guess we can look back a bit more. So there was like you guys mentioned in week 2, there was the one game you guys dropped against Burger Flip, and you guys talked about how it was kind of Chef Boy and just some like communication issues. Then there's another 2-0 for you guys, and then you guys lost to MIT, and we talked about that. And then 2-0 against Revolution. So I don't know, like what do you guys think about just your own team? Like, do you think you guys were just really consistent overall? Like, what kind of worked?
I think we consistently win together.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's pretty
I
obvious.
feel like
If we're all on the same page, I feel like we're very consistent. But like,
Mm.
if we're like sending mixed signals, like during the MIT games, I know at one point we were having like the dragon call that we like talk about. Like we were saying we're not gonna do the dragon, and then we initiated the dragon. Like I don't know if we were just like flustered and like we weren't all on the same page during our
Right.
MIT games because we weren't expecting to lose, which is like
Yeah, that is the one thing about winning all the time is when you do lose, it hits really different.
Hmm.
So you definitely have to have that mental there, otherwise everything just falls apart.
Yeah, I mean, because like you guys coming in from such a strong season, you guys were undefeated up until MIT. It's like you guys just think like, oh yeah, we're so much better than everyone else, and MIT wasn't even doing amazingly through the season. They lost the first week, and then they won the second week on stream, and then they lost again, and then they beat you guys. So it was like MIT was really up and down from their just season record. So I guess yeah, it's hard to lose against. I'm not saying like MIT's bad and it's like, oh man, you guys lost to them, but it's like, you know, a team that wasn't really looking amazingly strong and not like super consistent and kind of losing to them. Yeah, I understand how that feels.
I think it's like our team, like we like to be on the same page almost all the time when we're like doing calls. And I feel like if teams get behind, they don't slow the game down and like see ways that they can win. So like in the BFE game, like they had the Infernal and everything, and we just looked at like what our actual win cons were, like what we'd have to do it, and we executed on that. Instead of like playing from behind, we tried to play it like we were still ahead.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it's hard because playing from behind is never easy in any ELO or any kind of team comp you're playing. But yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me. And so does that change how you guys are going to go into the semifinals and hopefully finals? Like,
There is no
I
hope.
mean,
I know we are.
There is no.
I know
There is
we're
no.
making
hope.
there is
Yeah,
no
we're making
hope.
finals.
There is no. hope.
We
It's
just know.
okay. I just know that if Pitiful does bad in the top lane,
I'm gonna yell
I
at him.
get
Yeah.
forced back mid lane on my support champions, and we put Payne
Yeah.
top.
We're gonna put him back on Seraphine duty.
Please,
Seraphine
please let me win.
duty.
Let me win, please.
Yeah, I mean, like, something I've seen with you guys too is that you guys are a really consistent team and you guys are obviously very flexible. Like, again, putting Pitiful, I guess, like, you roll a die and just see, like, oh, okay, this week you're top.
Right.
You know?
Where's Pitiful today?
Yeah, honestly. So,
It's fun though. It's like fun not knowing like where you're going each week.
I don't know. That's not. I don't see that being very fun for me, but
Pitiful's
really-
he's a different kind of person.
he's
Yeah.
just built different. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like showing that I can play different stuff though too. Like
that's fair.
like the champions, I play like first picking Lissandra and winning, and like,
Right.
playing support. I had so much fun playing support last week, or the week before, I guess, versus Rev.
Yeah, Revolution was for
Rev.
week 5. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that very clearly. the support, like fasting Senna, is so much, or just playing Senna support was so much fun. I enjoy Senna as a champion.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what to really say other than like it's good to be flexible, especially in this kind of elo, because there are a lot of people who have those comfort picks, and when you take away that comfort, they don't know what they're doing anymore. But then, if you give them that comfort, and then I mean, like they just kind of carry, they 1v9.
Oh.
It is
So,
so
right.
hard to tackle people in competitive if they have like a champion ocean.
I'm ready for like the 4-way split where we put Swag mid lane or support, and then I go in the jungle, and then we put someone else mid and someone else top.
Oh,
It'll
illegal
be-
roster changes? What's going on?
It's not changes
What if you
as
put
long as
Rodney
we're
in
in
support?
LCS order.
Yo, imagine Rodney in support. Oh my god.
I'm not switching my position. I'm only playing Karthus if you guys are doing that.
Why are you
Karth is
toxic?
everywhere.
Yeah.
Marcus mid, dog.
It's so toxic.
You can only play the one skin.
Hey, this is my team.
Wait,
Oh,
so
no, please.
do you okay, I'm just curious. So you guys also mentioned that you're playing in ZGG. Is your roster different for ZGG or is it the same? For both EDL and ZGG.
The only difference is we have Pain and EDL. Pain's a god. There we go.
And
You can
little
beep that
Rodney
out.
can't make it to EDL, so that's why I was
Oh, yeah.
that's why I was
Yeah.
originally brought in. So I was brought in to replace little Rodney for EDL, and now I'm the top laner for ZGG. Because
Okay.
of Seich.
Because of Seich.
Right.
Top cap.
Yeah. Rip cycle.
Our boy had to grow up on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like I do like seeing all these players just like grow throughout EDL because I don't know, it's putting the D in EDL. It's the Elemental Development League. I say this like every single time. I say this to everybody. It's the wow words. It's the Development League, not like Elemental. Wow, we're already Challenger League. So I'm
I
just
actually had a
saying.
dream I was
What do you think the
about
LCS is called? League Championship Series. Like they're all Challenger.
Yeah.
They're all like already amazing at the game, and I
Have
don't
you
feel
seen
like
Seich?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
this guy literally ranked out of your team. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Now I'm teaching Pitiful my ways with the Aatrox.
The Aatrox. I'm gonna say this now. I hate Aatrox. I feel like I never win when I
Oh.
play against
Not the
Aatrox.
world ender. No.
No.
Literally,
But then
my
you hate
world
Ivern.
ends when I play against Aatrox. It's not fun.
Well, that's
Should
kind of the whole
try-
point, ain't it?
Just try
What about
playing
Ivern,
Scion.
I don't play top, so I don't know.
Matt
Maybe
Pizza
that's
will
part
be
of it.
upset.
Matt
Matt
Pizza?
Pizza
would
No,
be
I
upset.
swear. I should go like get Matt Pizza right now. He's like, I just play Ornn, you know, like
He plays Wukong. Don't let him lie to you.
Just play Vayne top into Aatrox, you're fine.
No, you're a
Oh
troll.
no.
you're
no,
asking me
no.
to play ADC, and like I can't play that role either. I can play like
Oh.
champions that don't need to right click.
You just go
Like-
Rakan top with Australia's.
True. I should go just full AP, you know, get the proto belt and or whatever it's
That's
called now,
mid-lane,
rocket
right?
belt.
That's mid
No,
lane.
you
gotta go
can do
double
that in any lane. Trust me.
I trust you. I'm gonna go do it in my ranked games next.
Okay, I'm just gonna like
wanna talk?
pretend I don't see that. So
Hog.
As long as you're not doing with me.
No,
true.
you should tell them about the Mordekaiser support game.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Guys for support.
Yeah.
What am I
yeah.
listening? What am I hearing?
It worked.
Well,
Oh, we gave all our battle strategy.
it did and it
Help it.
Oh my
didn't.
god, leaks. You guys are leaking.
I may have died 10 times, but we won the game.
He may or may not have entered my lane.
But
That's
we
leaks.
won.
We did win.
But at what cost, Pitiful?
Me allowed
But
to
it
play Mordekaiser support.
I mean, yeah. Like otherwise, what have your guys' thoughts been overall with EDL? Do you like it?
Our
Did you
whole
hate
team
it?
cracked. Oh, EDL, pretty good.
I like, even though like ZGG is bigger, I had a
Mhm.
lot more fun with EDL and like felt more
Mhm.
like competitive, and I don't know why it felt more competitive.
Right. And I think, especially for this being the first season, I think it's so much better organized and a much better competitive atmosphere than other leagues I've played in previously.
It hasn't been corrupted yet.
Yeah, true.
Oh
true.
no, yeah.
I forget about that.
Yeah, I don't know, like, I guess my vision with it, well, okay, I'm not the owner, and I'm not the founder of EDL, but, if you talk to Clutch about it, he basically, I actually offered to help with EDL, and I don't know, I guess, like, also because I played competitively, and I don't know, okay, my very first competitive league was ZGG, actually. I filled in, like, as I don't know, or, like, the old starting support was like, I'm taking a break. And then the ADC was like my duo queue partner, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to join my team?" And I was like, "You know what? Sure, why not?" And I never played competitive. I didn't watch the pro scene. I had like no idea what I was doing. I was just a recon one trick. And going into ZGG, I felt that I'm not hating on ZGG by any means. Like I really liked playing just competitive in general, and it was a really great intro to it for me. But I guess like with EDL, I felt that why I make all the content and why I just cry over it all the time is because I don't know, I wanted to give especially like a lot of new competitive players here, it's like I wanted to give them something that I felt I never had or something I always wanted. And like especially with these podcasts, like I never realized how much I would like just being able to sit down and talk with every single team. But I don't know
You
if
get
I
to
can
know
do
the
it next
Oh, yeah.
season. I don't know if I can do it next season because I don't know. There's nothing confirmed yet, but it's like I don't know
You just get Matt
expansions.
Pizza to do it.
True.
He's good with talking to people.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is. Matt Pizza is great with talking to people.
Yeah, I saw it on stream firsthand.
Matt Pizza. Matt
Can
Pizza's
Matt
just gonna
Pizza
talk
be
about his
We
org.
want to. So we want to make you our coach actually, so you can win the chip with us.
But you guys already have like 2 coaches. I'm not allowed to either. I'm also really not
Who's
allowed
their
to.
coach? What?
You guys have like 2 team captains.
Yeah, that's because Nats doesn't do anything for us, so we have to make Swag one so he would do stuff for us.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Papa Swag, Tree Daddy Swag here.
True.
hmm
Don't
But
call
yeah,
me that
I
out
mean,
here.
we don't have like a super long time left. So, I mean, are there any other things you guys wanted to bring up about your season?
Hmm.
Or is any questions
Psych
for
was
me?
Psych was
Yes.
the greatest pickup we
I-
had.
Yes, okay.
I have one question.
Okay.
Who was the MVP
For what?
of
For what?
EDL?
The MVP
No
of
season awards?
EDL? Oh, are you asking like are we gonna have season awards? I don't know. I don't know. That's not really my
But
decision.
if you could give someone MVP, who would you give MVP?
And
Ah,
of
it's
all the
so
teams or just our
difficult.
team?
In all the teams, one player.
That's so difficult. I don't know. There are so many players that I like. You can't say that to me. I'm like I care about everybody. That's so
Make
hard.
a list of the top 3 at least.
I'd give it a Skeet.
If Rook's
I'm
not on
gonna
there, I'm
get
gonna fight
flamed
you.
for whatever I say.
Yeah, they're good.
Say it. Come on.
Oh my! I already get flamed so much. I don't know if I can handle much more flame.
No, okay.
I don't know. Like I'm kind of disappointed. Actually, you guys didn't get Rook on the podcast. I wanted to. I don't
Rook is
know.
grounded right now.
Man.
Is he?
No,
Mike
he's
is
grounded.
happened?
He's
I was
grounded
like,
in
oh
my
no.
heart.
Why
I
is
was like,
Rook
oh no, my
grounded?
support got grounded again.
You're stuck with me again.
I mean, like, I definitely think Rook is one of your star players to me because Rook just kind of played so many different champions and played all of them really well in my eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like these are all really reluctant. You guys should hope that Rook's not listening. He's like my
Okay,
Rook's
teammate.
amazing.
Here's
Rook's
Yeah.
like one of our
I'm-
best
I'm
players, like you
both.
said.
What
Yeah.
players do you think developed the most through EDL?
Oh, that's a good question. A lot of MIT's roster, honestly. I don't know if you guys listened to my very first podcast with them in week 1, but
Not.
basically
Did not.
MIT was they were a sub roster for the ZGG roster of MIT. And
Yes, that we had that face soon.
yeah, exactly. And they were all like just slapped together and they're like, "All right, you guys are now the starting roster for EDL." So like going into week 1, like they just had no experience playing with each other. And I don't know, it was like really cool to see them find that identity like okay, we play around Thievery or we play around like, like Fasting Center, whatever they do. And I think it's really interesting, and it was really nice to see that kind of identity come out of them really quickly. And then another team I saw grow a lot was obviously Chicago Dragons. Like, their first week was obviously very rough against you guys, and then, I mean, they're undefeated since. So, I don't know what else that really says.
Says they're gonna get top gapped again in final.
Yeah.
You gotta hope Noodle's not listening to this then.
No, me and Noodles are friends.
He's gonna power up, Pitiful.
He's
No.
he's gonna hear that? No, and he's just, oh man,
He's
Pitiful.
gonna play Rise Top again and backdoor.
Exactly. Yeah, but like otherwise, I don't really have much else to really say other than I think it's been a really great season. Like, I really enjoyed spending time with everybody, and it was really nice to see just how close the competition was. And I don't know, making content for this league was fun.
I'd love to see like a content like highlight reel from all the games that were streamed. Like so, like everyone
Right.
gets at the end. So like the season 1 EDL, and then like a few clips from every single team doing something cool.
Right.
That'd be
That
cool
could
to have.
happen.
Yeah, I feel like that would be really cool.
Don't want to overwork you. Maybe you make Matt Pizza do it.
Have you ever seen Matt Pizza edit a video? Like, okay, I'm gonna shamelessly
saw-
plug myself, but I do have videos I made for the 2 VBU teams I played on.
I have joined Matt Pizza while he was fixing stats, and he had 2 calculators with him. And he was
Like,
going
you
in-
should have seen Matt Pizza the first week we gave him stats. He was like, how do you spell babies?
Yes, I was with him. I was in the freaking call first week when he was fixing stats.
It's Matt
was,
Pizza.
Matt Pizza, man.
He's like, how do I calculate vision score? Like, do I just add up all of these numbers? And I'm like, that's the fact that you don't even know how vision score is like even accounted for.
Why do we have this guy on the stats?
Why
and
are
he
we
doesn't know
making
what
him
he's
do
doing?
Right.
stats? So Matt Pizza. I mean, again,
It's like you apply for a job that you're not qualified for, and then you get the
Yeah.
job and you don't know what to do.
Right.
Exactly.
That's why you don't lie on your resume.
Yeah, I mean, the vote's not over yet for the stream match, so again, like, it's very possible you guys pull up ahead at the very end and we see you guys on stream, but I don't know, like, if I don't see you guys next week on stream, I really hope to see you guys in finals. I think it's going to be a banger series, whoever you guys go up against, Chicago or MIT, so.
Do we have a third, fourth place, or do we just do so? Like, MIT loses to Chicago Dragons and BFE loses to us. Do they go and fight for third place or no?
It depends. Usually most leagues don't do a third place game because a lot of people don't show up or just like choose not to care. But it depends. Like, if you ask the 2 teams and they say like, hey, we're going to show up, we want to do a third place match, then yeah, we'll probably do one. But I don't know. We'll have to see when the time comes, and then it's not really my decision to make either. I would have to talk to Clutch. So.
God dang Cole.
Yeah, I know. How dare he like actually be the owner?
How dare he be a support player?
Whoa, you're talking to another support player here, buddy.
Talking to another support player
my.
here.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh,
god.
You're talking
Oh
to
my
a
god.
damn top player.
True.
I have to be a top player now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess like one last question for everyone is, what are your hopes and thoughts going into the last 2 weeks of the league?
My hopes and my thoughts are you vote for us in CB Rookies versus Burger Flip.
I
If
am
you
not
don't
allowed
for
to
us-
vote.
No, not you. Not you. I'm talking to the
Okay.
people listening.
Oh, okay.
You better vote for this. I swear to God. Don't make me yell. Don't.
He's a tree man.
True.
They do call me Tree Daddy on the team. Other than that, vote for us. Please, I need you to vote for us.
We have a family to feed.
Accelerate already offered me money, like.
I have
He
7
didn't offer-
starving children.
He didn't offer us the money though. That's why we need to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are our
Um,
wages that you're taking.
As
I
far
mean-
as hopes for me,
Mhm.
I'm really hoping we get 5 games in the finals, just because I like long series. I like how intense they get.
I do.
So
like
I'm
staying up
hearing
till
you guys
3
want to
o'clock
keep
in the
me in stream prison and hear me and Matt Pizza cast after we play Silver Scrapes.
Absolutely.
Not preferred, but yes.
Yes. But also like us East Coastians will have to stay up till freaking like
Oh yeah.
so long. If they're all like
Oh,
40 minutes long.
please.
Yeah, so for the
West
final
Coast life.
series, I think, don't quote me on this either. I don't know if this will be confirmed, but whoever's in the finals will maybe ask if they want to start like an hour earlier. But again, like we'll
Bro,
see. Some
what?
people aren't available, so
I was on the
ZGG,
West
you won't do
Coast.
that for us.
yeah.
Yeah, you want to start?
Don't quote me on that though.
I
It's
won't
something I
even-
have to talk to you about.
Listen,
Like talk
this
to
is
the
Just
why-
want to eat dinner.
I've said this before and I'll say it again. This is why Central is the superior time zone.
They're in the middle, and then no one cares about Mountain Time. It doesn't
Exactly.
You're hating
Mountain
on
time
me.
does
I
not
live in
exist.
Mountain Time. Oh my
Mountain
goodness.
Time,
No,
weird
you
champ.
don't.
Weird
Oh.
champ.
I'm actually
Nice.
getting hated on.
Mountain Time doesn't exist.
I'm
You
getting
silly.
flamed.
Oh,
Mountain time's like Wyoming. It's just a government
least-
conspiracy.
At least you don't live in Newfoundland time, where it's like an hour and a half ahead of Eastern. Like how do you get half
What?
of a time? How do you get half an hour ahead? That's
That's
what I want
true.
to know.
But yeah, I mean, otherwise, like, if you guys don't have any more closing remarks and final questions, like, that's kind of all I had for you guys this week.
Well, thank you for having us. as
Yeah, I mean, it's really
representatives.
great. Sorry I had to save you guys last, but
Hey, you saved
We
the
thought
best
we
for
just
last.
weren't gonna
save the
yeah, we
best
thought
for
we were gonna
last.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, again,
She's
I
like-
hope to see you
she's
guys in
picking
finals.
people.
hmm
She's picking people, and it's not us. She just doesn't like us.
I'm
That's
just
what
not.
we-
I can't vote on the thing. Like, I'm streaming the game, whichever game, regardless. So
No, I'm talking about the podcast.
at the podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
See, my reasoning for the podcast is that, like, I felt that every team had a lot of good stories going on, and it's a bit more interesting, the up and down instead of we just win, like.
Well, we do.
Yes,
You
that's
should
why I
ask
saved
me.
it.
Sorry.
No, see, I'm
We're
saving
boring.
that. I saved that.
To you.
No, okay. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you guys win until, like, see, at the very end, if you guys want to, like, continue that win and say you guys can prove that you're the strongest team by winning the finals, like, I think that's a good storyline on its own, too, so.
Right.
Should have got us the week that we lost and be like, how'd you
True,
fucking-
at least I
how'd you
didn't pick
lose?
that week for you guys. I don't know.
How'd you lose? And then we're like, we point the fingers at everybody, and they're like,
Yeah.
well, we're salty.
Exactly.
I hate you. I hate you.
Yeah, it's Swag's fault. He's a KDA player.
That's true. But yeah, I mean,
It's not.
again, like, thank you guys for coming out.
thank you
Yeah.
too.
Thanks for
It's
coming
so
out. It was really
bad.
nice to talk to all of you guys. And yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a banger series. Your next series and semis and hopefully finals. So
Yep.
yeah, I mean that.
Thank
Be good.
Vote
See
for
you
us.
guys.
Vote for us. All right.
Alrighty, well, I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, I mean, like, I hope to see you guys next split too.
Yeah, of course. Whenever Nats decides to fill out the paperwork.
Yeah, and then
Right.
we DM Accelerate for his, his fee and
His hundy.
exactly. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of all the time we have for today. So
Cool. Thank you for having us.
yeah,
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
yeah, yeah.